Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love with a late night live stream. I figured, what the hell, why not live stream while I'm being hacked? That way you guys can know what it's like to be hacked. You guys can, see what I did, what other people can do. Because there's not much more I can do at this point. But it kind of sucks. I figured it would happen eventually, and it's finally happened. Fortunately, I don't think they can actually get that much money, but it's freaking happening. So, what is up, everybody? We're just having a late night Crypto Love being hacked live stream, because what the fuck? That's what happens in crypto. You get hacked. Now, I myself always kind of figured I would get hacked one day because hackers are really smart, and cryptocurrency is, kind of easy to hack from people. And I have the most respect for them. I don't mind that this person hacked me. I mean, it bothers me a little bit, but I still love them, whatever. But anyways, so how did I know? Well, check it out. Boom shakalaka, what's up? I don't know who's hacking me. It's somebody. I'm guessing somebody who has access to the internet is hacking me. You know how it happened? Because I went to call a friend today, and my phone wasn't working. All right? And so my phone wasn't working, which was really odd. And it gave me this weird message, cryptic message, that said, if you want to place a call, you can be transferred onto this other service where you can pay with credit card. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what adult service did I call? Well, so yeah. And then, so I was like, hey, I'm getting this weird message when I'm trying to call you. Why don't you try and call me? He tried to call me. It went straight to voicemail. And then I was like, something's fishy. So he tried to call his girlfriend, and they were able to call normally. So I knew it was my phone that was fucked up. So then I was like, shit, somebody hacked my SIM card, which is fucked up because this happens all the time now. People are getting their SIM cards hacked with one of the top 3 or 4 phone companies out there. And still these SIM card attacks are happening. Now, in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, well, it happened to probably the biggest one would be Michael Turpin. Okay, he got hacked. Basically, what happens is people call these cell phone companies and they say, "Hey, I'm this person. Just send me a SIM card to this address." And these cell phone companies send the SIM cards without the person proving verifiably with ID or anything. These cell phone companies just send out SIM cards. Obviously, they don't realize that they're potentially giving people access to thousands. In Michael Turpin's case, $24 million of altcoins got hacked from him last year. Now he's suing AT&T for $200 million. Hopefully that'll go through so they could get it through their head to stop giving out SIM cards. But yeah, this is a big issue. I mean, it not only happened to Michael Turpin, it also happened to Craig Grant and Trevon James. Between the both of them, they lost over 180 Bitcoin, which at the time when it was 20,000 a Bitcoin, that's a lot of fucking money. All right? 111 from Trevon James, and then some from Craig Grant. But yeah, fucking crazy. Again, that was a SIM card hack there. Ian Bellina, he got hacked, but I don't think it was a SIM card swap. Basically, someone was hacking. Okay, so anyways, also, Crypto Crow. Basically, I figured it would happen eventually. And so, today is my day. Fortunately, I'm not that bummed out about it. I figured it would happen one day or another. Today's my day. Fortunately, because of preventative measures, I was somewhat secure, But here's what happened. So anyways, my phone wasn't working. I was like, fuck, my SIM card's all fucked up. I downloaded this app so that I would be able to do the security thing so that I could get my phone back. And they have you enter your phone number. And it's we don't recognize that phone number. So obviously somebody stole my phone number. Then I checked my email addresses and someone was trying to brute force my email addresses. So that's what's been going on. I've been dealing with that for the past 3 hours. So here's what I did. First thing I did, because you guys know that I trade on Binance, so I wanted to get any money there, either secure or offline or whatever. And so I contacted Binance. And basically, I told them, I was like, hey, my SIM card's been hacked. It's the middle of the night on the weekend. My stupid cell phone company has no one there that you can contact at this time for emergencies. So can you just freeze my accounts? And they're like, yeah, cool, no problem. Please note that your accounts have been withdrawn until further request. This is why I love Binance. I emailed them 15 minutes later. Okay? They emailed me back. Thanks for letting us know the situation. Your account's been frozen. and will not be recovered until further notice. We also advise you do this stuff. So they even told me what to do. Change the SIM card with a reliable provider. Yeah, no shit, huh? Report the incident to your local police. I did that. Totally like the least helpful people on the face of the planet. The least helpful, but I did it. I made a police report, so it's documented. I just wanted them to verify, because basically what you do when you call the police is like you call them and then they call you back. And I just wanted them to verify that they were actually police, because it wasn't like the same thing, and they wouldn't even do that. I was like, just name this bar on the street and whatever. They wouldn't do that. I was like, I'm dealing with identity theft issues right now. Could you just throw me a bone? And they're like, I'm a police officer. I don't have to do that. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, a little compassion would go a long way. But they didn't. So, whatever. And then, after that, unbind all of your SMS authentication, including email and app from your old SIM card. Did that. And use Google Authenticator instead of Authy. So, anyways, thanks to Binance, I was able to kind of like get ahead of the curve in terms of what was going on with this. And yeah, so, changed a bunch of passwords, contacted any exchanges that I even have a fraction of a whatever on, and I just say, hey, my SIM card's been hacked, just freeze it all. I don't really care. I don't need it right now, so just freeze it all. And fortunately, as of right now, because, my phone was working earlier today. I don't remember the last time. Like, it was working probably until like 7 or 8 o'clock, and then I noticed around 11 o'clock that it wasn't working. So, sometime between then it stopped working. Fortunately, I think I may have caught it somewhat early, and I was able to do some stuff, but also it's like preventative measures that help deal with this thing. So, guys, cryptocurrency safety 101. Number one, diversify. That's helpful. Keep your place in multiple places. Make it difficult. So, like, KYC is kind of a bitch on one hand, but on the other hand, it does give you some security in terms of your stuff. Cold storage, different stuff like that. Not all on exchanges. All that freaking stuff. Yeah. So anyways, right now I don't have a phone. So, in case any of you were trying to call me, you can't. I'm uncallable right now. Yeah. But, it's kind of crazy. I always figured it would happen. It happened. Thank God that, like, they didn't get all my money. But that's what freaking happens. So, yeah, guys. Good time to buy Bitcoin. It's always a good time to buy Bitcoin. By the way, not financial advice. Don't be a dummy. Read the disclaimer. Duh. Go unpack yourself. Buy a ledger. Already got some ledgers, man. And in all over. Oh, yeah. And so, anyways, aside from that, dude. Okay, so, anyways, with cryptocurrencies, try and be as secure as you can with them. That's the lesson. Also, with identity, like, another reason why I'm not too worried. Like, some people, if they got hacked, they might be freaked out. I'm just a little bit bothered that I have to fucking call up the cell phone company tomorrow and get a new fucking cell phone. That's why I'm bothered, because I have to go through that. But another thing is, like, identity theft insurance. So this is another thing that I use. It's like $75 a year, which is not that expensive. And in case somebody steals your identity, which I'm sure somebody's going to do, then you don't have to worry about anything. Because it takes a long time to get your identity back, but if you have something like this, you don't. And I don't even get paid to do that stuff. This is just something I use personally. Yeah. It's a shame, though. That, like, if somebody stole your identity and you once had some, like, student loan debt, it's a shame that it couldn't just be put on them. They get that stuff. They get to keep that whole identity. So, yeah. What did they take? Fortunately, as of right now, it's like 3 hours old, this hack. So as of right now, they haven't stolen anything. But I kind of will keep an eye on it. I'll keep you guys in the loop. Like, probably Monday when I live stream again, I'll let you know. So basically what happened was my phone wasn't working properly, and it was only my phone. And then I noticed that somebody was, like, trying to brute force my Gmail accounts. And so I've realized that somebody was trying to hack me. So as quick as I could, I contacted every exchange that I've ever had any money on. I said, freeze my accounts. I contacted the local police. They weren't very helpful, but I did file a police report. Also, undid any 2FA on my phone. I guess I'm telling the hacker exactly what I did so they could figure out another way to do it. It's kind of silly. But, you guys have to learn too. even if it's at my expense, because that's what I want to do, provide value. I'm here trying to make the world a better place, and hackers are trying to steal my money. That's okay. Whatever. There's a different place for everybody. Karma, karma, that's what karma does, Somebody steals from me, and then eventually things work out better for me. So, whatever. Bad things, good things. Boom. Hackalaka. Yeah. So, how did they hack your phone? So, basically, they steal the SIM card. So, once they steal the SIM card, they can get access to the 2FA, which would then allow them to have access to a lot of different accounts and stuff like that. And how do they do that? Basically, it's like one of the easiest forms of hacking. Social manipulation. Basically calling up people. So you call up, let's just say AT&T. Like AT&T is involved in a pretty big case here. They are responsible for like $24 million loss from Michael Turpin. So somebody calls up AT&T, says, hey, AT&T, my name is Michael Turpin. This is my phone number. And I need a new SIM card. My old one's not working. Could you mail it to this address that's not on file without any proof of verification of identity? Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And they do that shit. And it happens time and time and time and time and time again. And it's time enough. I mean, this is like almost as annoying as all these verified accounts on Twitter that are like saying bullshit about Bitcoin. Those are like some of the biggest, most irritating things in crypto is that all these freaking SIM card hacks, and then on top of that, all the Twitter stuff. It's just like, can nobody take care of it? We have all these brains in the world, and some like 12-year-old kid in Russia is out maneuvering everyone. Everybody. Crazy. Yeah, I know. Call your provider, say you're at high risk. So yeah, I'll have to do that in the future. And the crazy thing is, like, they don't even have a 24-hour number where you could call them. So if like in cases of emergencies, there's nobody there, which is crazy. I would have held on the phone for a while. Yeah. How do they get a SIM card? They get it mailed to them. It's absolutely crazy. They just get it mailed to them out of nowhere. Holy crap, there's a lot of people on this live stream right now. What is it, like daytime in Australia or something? Seriously, it's like 2 a.m. What are you guys doing awake? Huh. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, anyways, while I'm on here, I just figured I'd make a short one telling you guys what happened. And, yeah. As for that, I don't know. That's one reason. I think that's one of the things that slows adoption into cryptocurrencies is the risk of getting hacked, of losing funds, different stuff like that. Because it's your money, but then again, you lose it. So maybe with these KYC things, maybe with these large exchanges like Backed and different stuff, it'll allow people to get in a bit easier. But on the other hand, in those cases, you don't really own your own money a lot of the time. So kind of like you got to weigh it back and forth. It's not everyone is from the States, fool. Okay, thank you, Mr. T. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Yep. Man. Yeah, doesn't it say, oh, you live in Chiang Mai, Thailand, John, I'm so jealous. I want to move to Thailand. Beautiful place. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, basically, it's just, so like, here's the thing. You gotta outsmart the hackers, which is tough because there's some smart people. So, but they're also sometimes kind of lazy people. I've spoken with some hackers. They all admit to being very lazy. Like they don't want to do these hackathon things because they're like, I don't really want to work if I'm not going to get paid for it. So they're kind of lazy. But when there's money at stake, that's why you see all these YouTubers getting hacked because they assume that we have lots of money, which maybe some do, not all of us. And yeah. So yeah. Cool. Yeah, using an old phone. You gotta just try and confuse them as much as possible. You gotta confuse them as much as possible. Cause like, you know, God forbid, I had all of my crypto on an exchange that doesn't have as good customer service as like as Binance. Like let's say I just had everything on like I don't know, Cryptopia or something like that. Maybe. Or like I don't know. Any one of them. I don't know. Let's say it was on there and then they just got all of it and they could just send it somewhere else just as fast as whatever. That could be really bad. But fortunately that didn't happen. So for all of you guys piling in right now in 15 minutes, 'tis the season for theft. I know, I thought it was the season for like Christmas joy and stuff like that and Thanksgiving turkey and whatnot. And I thought I'd be getting some rest because I'm going to NASCAR tomorrow. Gah! But I'm going to NASCAR tomorrow thanks to Rusty. Thank you very much, man. Yeah. And yeah, gonna go have fun down at NASCAR with little Jakey. And you need a shirt. Oh, yeah, if you want shirts, comment on this video. And if you need a shirt, comment on this video. You could get one sent wherever. Dex exchanges are safer. Yeah, guys, cold storage, multiple different cold storage, multiple locations, different. I just kind of spread it out all over the place. That way, if they hack one thing, they wouldn't be able to get all of it. You know, all $1,000 in crypto that I have, I spread it all over the place. So, you know, worst case scenario. What if you're using Google Voice number for 2FA and you have Google Auth account protected with two-factor authentication? That would be cool unless they hack your Google account, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't thought that one through. But, so I am in the process of getting hacked right now. They got my SIM card from my phone. They contacted my phone company, which is one of the big ones, and they said, hey, I'm Randall from Crypto Love. This is my phone number. Send his SIM card to my address, which is nowhere near where he lives, and I don't want to provide any identity verification. And the phone company was like, all right, let's fucking do that. That sounds reasonable. Let's do that. Why don't we fucking do that? Let's just fucking do that. All right, cool. So they did that, and then I noticed it when my phone stopped working. It had this weird message that said like if I wanted to make calls, I could call with a credit card. So I couldn't call anyone. I couldn't receive any calls, and then I noticed that some of my email accounts were being brute forced. So that was fun. That was a fun evening. So I went through a whole bunch of stuff. Binance, very helpful. Well, another reason that I love Binance. I know I say this a whole bunch of times. If you're not using Binance, there's an affiliate link down in the description. Help me. But anyways, Binance is awesome. I emailed them. I said, hey, my SIM card's been hacked. Can't freeze my accounts. And within 15 minutes, they did. They contacted me back within 15 minutes. They said, thank you for letting us know. Everything's been frozen. And you should do this stuff to help deal with the SIM card. Change your SIM card with a reliable provider. Report the incident to the local police. Unbind all SMS and use Google Authenticator instead of Authy. If you have any further whatever. So I did that stuff. And now, somewhat safe. As of yet, they haven't stolen any money that I know of. But, you know, I'll keep you guys in the loop, as we say. Monday morning I will be live streaming again, so I'll let you guys know how that's going. Brute force basically means when they try and hack something over and over again. So like they'll use a keylogger or not a keylogger. They'll use an automated keyboard to just try a whole bunch of different passwords. And I noticed they were brute force because the accounts were like closed. I noticed that like multiple of my Gmail accounts were just closed. And so that happens when somebody tries to brute force hack an account. Because like after you try a wrong password, I don't know, 3,000 times, they're like, maybe somebody's trying to hack the account. Maybe. I didn't use SMS verification. I used 2FA. 2FA. And yeah. I use 2FA all over the place, but that happens. Rookie mistake leaving assets on any exchange. True. That is a rookie exchange. But I ask you, how can you trade if you don't leave money on some exchanges? You really can't. I mean, you can kind of trade on decentralized exchanges, but you really can't do it with any being able to set stop losses, buy orders, sell orders, anything like that. So even, with trading, with leaving money on exchanges, it is a risk reward type of thing. Like, are you willing to risk that amount? Obviously, I don't put all my money on exchanges, duh. But yeah, are you willing to risk that amount being hacked for the potential reward of trading? And when I do trade, I use Signal Profits. There's a link down in the description. It's pretty badass. Yeah. You're famous now, and famous people get hacked. Yeah, but I'm also famous now, and famous people, I don't know, have like model girlfriends. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm using Google Authenticator, and I'm only internet famous. Like 99.9999999% of people on the planet don't know me. Even when I go to crypto conventions, most people don't know me. Don't know my YouTube channel. Just you guys. Just you guys. So I don't exactly. How do they access? I think they just found some of my email addresses, probably. Cool. So that's it. Apparently, Google 2FA is more secure than Authy. Yeah, so that's basically it. I just wanted to give you guys that heads up so you know what I'm going through. It does kind of suck. Like, I feel, like two times in the past couple months, I've had something taken without permission. First, it was my beard. Then it was my SIM card. Doesn't feel good. Feels like, not good. But at least nobody was hurt, because really it's all about love. Money is great and awesome and everything like that, but really it's about love. And that's why the channel's called Crypto Love, because it is just about love. And money's cool to a certain point, but then, can't buy me love. That's what they say. Right? So, cool. That's it for today. Guys, I can't believe so many of you are on the live stream. I guess it's just, what's my password? Good one. Good one. All right. Well, cool, guys. Thanks for watching. Be safe. Make sure, if nothing else, if this hack does nothing else, maybe it'll just make you think for another 5 minutes about how you can be more secure in what you do with your cryptocurrency. Because I'm telling you guys, granted, I'm a target because I have a YouTube channel about cryptocurrency. I know that. But what can you do to be more safe? That's a question that you should ask, because it's possible. We're still living in the beta. It's possible that you can do stuff to be more safe, so try and figure it out. Be more safe. So peace, peaceful. I love you all guys too. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for support. Fortunately, as of yet, I'm unscathed. We'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. I'll give you an update on Monday. But also a little while later on today, there's a video auto posting. It'll be a good one. Check it out. So cool. Keep your chin up. I will, because it's like, yeah, man, a lot of people got hacked too. Yeah, I'm keeping my chin up because it's like karma. Bad stuff happens right before good stuff happens. So the good stuff, it can only go up from here. That's what they're saying. All right. Love you guys. Have a good one. Peace, peace, peace.